All right, let me talk a little bit more about downtown Fayetteville yesterday. Man, it's packed. People parking everywhere. Gloria found a great deal on a couple pair of Uggs and an antique shop up there. I went in Bill's Cafe and I went in Honey's Cafe yesterday where I discussed stories. But I walked across the street in front of the courthouse square, Seth. One of my all-time favorite places to hang out was Dead Pecker's Bench. Here's a shot of it. There it is right there. That's dead. Y'all know why they call it that, don't you? Because everybody sitting on it is basically known as a dead pecker.
God.
Now, used to, I'd go, easy to get people to, y'all see Mini Country Rover Story. Now, other towns have these
wanted
too.
To be in the photo, so
but yesterday, it was empty. Nobody was up there. Should have taken Frank with me. He could have sat on the end of it. But that's one of my favorite places. If you're ever in Fayetteville, go by the Dead Pecker's Bench. You know?
It's right there in front of the courthouse.
Yeah, it's right, but a lot of people hang out. All right. Yeah, this is a story this morning. Associated Press, News Courier's got it too. But everybody heard about this. All right, we all know Alabama blew it Saturday night and Auburn beat us.
Yes.
A loss is a loss. Got to get beat sooner or later. I got told them yesterday up there. I was tired of winning anyway.
Yeah.
About time to lose. But here's what happened in Birmingham. Y'all heard about the shooting down there?
No.
A woman charged with killing a fellow Alabama fan. They were both women. After the end of the Iron Bowl Saturday night, was angry that the victim and others didn't seem that upset over the Crimson Tide's loss to Auburn, said the slain sisters, the sister of the slain woman. Says here, the 28-year-old woman was charged Monday with murdering the 36-year-old mother of three. Here's what the Hoover police captain had to say. Both were Alabama fans at the same party for the annual game between the hated rivals. With no time left on the clock, we all know what happened. Saban tries a 1-second field goal, forgets to cover it, they return it for a 100-yard touchdown. Okay?
Got a second.
Dashing any hopes, he goes on to say here, dashing any hopes for Alabama's three-peat as a national championship.
Roll, Tide, roll.
The victim's sister says she witnessed the killing in person there and had no doubt it was about football, even though it was unclear what motivated the violence in the game. Says here they're investigating. Says here Nikita Shepard said that Brisky, the woman who shot the other one, flew into a rage when she saw the two sisters, her and her sister who she killed, joking that the Crimson Tide's loss, now listen very closely, wasn't as bad as the NBA's Miami Heat had lost a game. Now let me reiterate that to you folks.
Oh my.
The two sisters, one of them that got killed, the other woman who killed one of them, saw these two sisters joking that the Crimson Tide loss wasn't as bad as if the NBA's Miami Heat had lost a game. Not a championship game, a game.
Just a game.
So,
now, first of all, the ratings in Birmingham were like 80% of the households in Birmingham were tuned to this ball game. They also have one of the highest rates, television ratings for any NBA game, too, in the country.
Right.
Shows you the mentality of these people.
and this is in Birmingham?
Yes.
They also have one of the highest crime rates.
No!
Yeah.
She said we weren't real Alabama. The woman that fired the fatal shot, and shot her 3 times, said we were not real Alabama fans because it didn't bother us that they lost. And she started shooting.
No,
wasn't
a real
bad
fan
enough.
knows it's a game.
The mother of 3 was shot to death in the parking lot of an apartment complex in the Birmingham suburb of Hoover. And the woman did not know each other before the party.
Leaving 3 children.
Alcohol may have been involved, according to investigators.
In other words, we was chilling in the ghetto getting drunk and somebody got shot.
God.
They're awaiting toxicology tests. Okay. The
Does
two
it
ladies,
matter?
Shepard and Briskley, drank multiple shots of liquor during the game and went crazy when she heard people joking about the Bama loss. It was just a football game, said the sister. I'm never going to forget because my sister died in my arms.
Oh, that's horrible.
So the scenario is they're doing shots of liquor,
They're having a party. They lose.
having a
Somebody
party.
stupid.
They're probably in the ghetto. Got a gun because it was as if the Miami Heat had lost a game. They play, what, 100 and something games a year?
That's truly a sad
stupid.
story,
It
though.
is.
Because you got just
It shows you the mentality of people.
How ignorant people can be.
stupid people.
Yeah, stupid people.
That's utter ignorance.
All right, changing the scenario there. Did y'all hear about the guy in Nigeria survived 3 days in a sunken tugboat at the bottom of the friggin' ocean?
Wow.
Now that's a good
Now
story.
that's a good
It's a good story. This guy was the cook. He got up early that morning, the day, according to the story here, entombed at the bottom of the
That's
Atlantic
amazing.
Ocean in an upended tugboat for 3 days. Harrison Obligan Okini begged God for a miracle.
No.
The Nigerian cook survived by breathing an ever-dwindling supply of oxygen. What happened?
There
The
was an air
temperature
pocket.
dropped to freezing at night in there. He had one Coke for 3 days. Kept praying, "Oh God, save me. The Lord sustained my life," is what he said.
Wow.
72 hours underwater, depth of 100 feet is a sign of divine deliverance.
Now that's a good story.
The other 11 people on board drowned.
Oh, wow.
Other ship 75 miles away came over to retrieve the dead bodies. The reason he survived, he got up at 6 that morning to go to the bathroom because he had to cook breakfast for everybody. As he's in the toilet, so all of a sudden this thing starts sinking.
Wow.
They drown. He finds an air pocket
Lucky
at
him.
beneath the Atlantic Ocean. For
Goodness.
3 days, he's able to survive
Talk
with
about
no food.
scaring. Tell them about this part.
So when the
where-
rescuers,
Yeah.
well, they're not rescuers, they're there to retrieve the bodies.
They're
of
not
the dead.
expecting anyone to be
So
alive.
they retrieve
Dead
4 from the.
bodies.
Well, they're rolling video and light. All of a sudden, one of them sees a hand sticking up out of the water. Reaches to pull the corpse out. The hand grabs him, scaring the living crap out of him.
Have a dead diver.
When a hand appeared on the TV screen, the man monitoring up in the rescue boat
Wow.
said everybody assumes it was another corpse. The diver acknowledged that he had seen the hand. When he went to grab the hand grabbed him. It was frightening for everybody. It was a shock beyond shock.
I imagine.
But the guy that was saved said, "I started calling on the name of God, trying to reminisce on the verses I read before I slept. I read the Bible from Psalms 52 to 92. My wife had sent me the verses to read the night before. When she called me and I went to bed, she had texted me this information."
Wow. Now that's a good story.
Yeah.
That gives you chills. That's good
And
story.
he didn't even know about the Bama game.
He didn't care.
He's from Nigeria.
He didn't even care about what happened in the Iron Bowl.
Wow, what a
Huh?
story.
That is a story.
That is
That is a story. We'll come back and do a little bit of news in
That's
just a
good.
moment. Y'all hang on this Wednesday morning edition of Creamer Company Live. We'll be right back.
Police never died, damn it.
And welcome back on this Wednesday morning. 61 degrees out there. Feels nice. Get out and enjoy today before the rain gets here. No rain really to worry about today. There is that 20% chance of those showers. High temperatures around 70. Tomorrow just a little bit warmer. 73 for the high, 51 for the low. But we're at about 90% chance of rain. So today, hopefully, the Athens Christmas Parade, we'll find out whether or not Reliance Bank cancels that or postpones it. Rather, not cancels, but postpones it to Tuesday of next week. The rest of the weekend looking like a rainy rest of the week and weekend. So do what you have to outside today. Take advantage of today for sure. 230-4988 does get us this morning. Do want to say have an announcement here. WAFF 48 is having their Canathon. Yes, we have to announce it. They were not too long ago. Some people were up here on the show. They have 2 locations this year. This is going to be tomorrow. Takes place at Lowe's and Walmart parking lot. Please help for that because they need lots of non-perishable foods. All right, we did have the pleasure of being in Fayetteville yesterday. However, right now it is deer season, so all you hunters out there that like to share those photos with us and stories about going out, we're going to share a little video with you. Here it comes, Biggin and Bubba.
Oh, howdy, I'm Biggin. And I'm Bubba, and welcome to today's episode of Biggin and Bubba's Outdoors. Now, last week we got you started and carried you out and showed you how to scout to find the area where the deer are located most populated. Well, this week we're going to be talking about how you get him to lure him right in up under your tree. Ain't that right, Bubba? That's right, Biggin. So this week we're going to talk about scents. And we're not talking about the kind of scents that money-wise, we're not talking about the kind of scents that most people hadn't got. We're talking about 100% deer stank. And that's what we're out here in the outdoors for today. We like to concoct our stank right out here with the outdoor flavor. Look at all these mats out here. We got it going on out here, ain't we, Bubba? Woo, it smells like corn to me. Woo. Hey, look at that. There's a big one over there. I believe I can get close to him. Why don't you put a little of this on and show these folks how this stuff works? All right, let's go. A little bit more. Woo, God. All right, let's go. Patty. You're going to run him off. You're going to run him off. Hold on. Take your bow in case it gets dangerous with you. All right, now what Bubba's trying to do, he's sneaking up. Look at him, he's sneaking up. Oh, hey, hold it just a minute. Hold it. Hold on, Bubba, I'm coming to get you, Bubba. Hold on, get him, Bubba. Come, tag me. Bubba, get him, Bubba. Come on, Bubba. Get him, Bubba. Come on, Bubba, get him. I told him not to use that much. Hey, you don't come back. Tell all your other deer buddies, Biggin and Bubba's in town. I know you used too much. That second helping was too much. Folks, it works. Tune in next week when we're going to go out and get our own Thanksgiving turkey. Game Turkey Week. That's all for Biggin and Bubba's Outdoors. Man.
Merry Christmas, Jimmy!